Hello, my name is Jacob Altuer Parks. This is for my assignment 3.2. I'm going to be answering the questions for this assignment. The first question is, what brought you to your initial decision to go into the degree you chose? I wanted to choose a degree that would be worth investing to an industry I thought I would have fun in. I've been a video game player for over 20 years now, starting when I was 9 years old on the Game Boy. I really loved Fire Red, and further, I ended up really loving a game called Kingdom Hearts that I really like. And I chose the degree for game development because I wanted to create my own visions for video games and express my own imaginations onto the screen. The next question is, who is your program director for your degree program at Full Sail? And that'll be Jason Hinders. The next question is, what type of software and program languages will be in your degree? I have Unity, Unreal Engine, JavaScript, Lua, Python, C++, and C hashtag. The next question is, what degree skills would you like to focus on and why? I want to really hone my skills in a specific video game engine. I want to be able to flow with the engine that I am creating with so I can clearly project my vision. And when I think about an engine for this, I think about Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is really thorough. A lot of amazing games have been made on there, especially one of my favorite, Kingdom Hearts. So it has that for me. The next question is, what would be the hardest class for you to run into and why? I believe the hardest class would be 3D content creation. It'll probably be the most difficult for me, especially since I have no experience with graphic design or 3D art. It was a lot easier for me to work in my Unreal Engine class because I had pre-rendered objects I could work with. But putting myself in a position where I'm going to have to create my own objects will be very difficult, especially with polygon count and like how things interact, all sorts of different stuff there. The next question is, what do I think the easiest class that I would run into and why? I believe that would be English Composition 1. I enjoy writing in different methods, and I'm excited to take a step away from coding to refresh my brain. I just think that I'll have a lot of fun with that class, so it should be good. The next question is, how would I go about succeeding in these hard classes? I plan on, and what can you do to prepare? Taking my time with every assignment, my plan is to make a calendar to pace my work in a constructive way. In this class, we made a monthly calendar, and in my prior classes, I'm used to making a weekly calendar. And so moving that into the position of making more monthly calendars for my classes, especially for harder courses, I think I will have an easier time processing how to go about my work and how to make things accessible for myself and be able to manage my time in a better way. The next question is, how would I break down my time to make sure I succeed in my class? And I think that goes back to my monthly schedule to lay out each assignment and to keep track of what's coming next and how much I'll need to prepare for submitting my work. And by doing this, it just paces out my classes in a better way where I can take my time to build and see where I need to be and just be able to tackle all my work in a constructive way. And those are the questions, and I really appreciate you for hearing me, and have a nice day.